Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're taking a fun but eye-opening trip through the history of cars. We'll talk about 13 old car features that were once common, but were actually very dangerous and are no longer used today. Some of these features may seem cool or bring back memories, but they often put people at serious risk. Let's find out how far car safety has come over the years. Water balloon bumpers. First up, water balloon bumpers. Yes, you heard that right. In the early days of car design, some manufacturers experimented with bumpers filled with water to help absorb the force of a collision. The idea was simple. The water inside would act as a cushion, reducing damage to the car and potential injury to passengers. While it might have sounded like a clever solution at the time, these bumpers turned out to be more of a problem than a benefit. They were prone to leaking, especially in hot or cold weather, and if they got damaged even slightly, the water would drain out, making them completely useless. On top of that, the added weight from carrying water all the time negatively affected fuel efficiency and vehicle performance. As car safety technology improved, this quirky idea was quickly phased out. Today, we use much more reliable features like crumple zones and reinforced bumpers that do a far better job protecting us. Wrist twist steering. Another unusual feature in early automobile design was the wrist twist steering system. Unlike the traditional steering wheel, this system replaced it with small handles that could be turned using just your wrists. The goal was to reduce arm movement and make driving more comfortable, especially on long trips. It was marketed as a futuristic idea, promising a more relaxed and effortless driving experience. However, in practice, the wrist twist system quickly proved to be impractical and unsafe. Most drivers found the system confusing and hard to use. In emergency situations or when quick turns were required, the wrist twist system didn't provide the same control or response as a traditional steering wheel. The lack of a familiar steering wheel, combined with the awkward wrist motion, made it challenging for drivers to react instinctively. Additionally, many drivers reported that the system didn't feel natural, and they struggled to maintain control of the vehicle, especially at high speeds or during sudden maneuvers. Due to safety concerns and poor feedback from drivers, the wrist twist system was abandoned. The traditional steering wheel was reinstated, proving to be safer, more reliable, and easier to use. To this day, steering wheels remain a vital part of car design, offering a more intuitive and responsive driving experience. Neck seat belts. Neck seat belts were once seen as a smart idea to prevent whiplash in car accidents. They were designed to wrap around the neck and keep the head from snapping back during a crash. But instead of making people safer, they created a serious danger. In a collision, these belts could tighten too much and actually cause choking or serious neck injuries. Many people didn't even realize how risky they were until accidents started happening. Safety experts quickly raised concerns, and the design was removed from cars. Over time, safer seatbelt systems were developed, like the lap and shoulder belts we use today. These modern seatbelts spread the force of impact across stronger parts of the body, reducing injury risk. They also include features like pretensioners and load limiters to add even more protection. The failure of neck seatbelts helped push the industry toward better, smarter safety solutions that truly protect passengers. Non-collapsible steering columns. In older cars, steering columns were rigid and didn't move during a crash, which created a serious safety hazard. In the event of an accident, the steering wheel could slam into the driver's chest or head with full force, leading to severe injuries. This was particularly dangerous in high-speed collisions, where the impact was much more intense. As safety technology progressed, car manufacturers introduced collapsible steering columns to address this issue. These new columns were designed to collapse or fold on impact, which allowed them to absorb some of the crash energy. By doing so, they reduced the force transferred to the driver, lowering the risk of serious injuries. Today, collapsible steering columns are a standard feature in modern cars, providing an essential safety mechanism that wasn't available in earlier models. This advancement in vehicle design has played a critical role in improving driver safety, especially during high-impact accidents. Swing-away steering wheels. Swing-away steering wheels were introduced as a convenience feature to make it easier for drivers to get in and out of their cars. The idea was simple. The steering wheel could move to the side, creating more space for the driver. While it seemed like an innovative solution at the time, the system quickly proved to have serious flaws. One major issue was that sometimes the steering wheel wouldn't return to the correct driving position, or it could shift unexpectedly while driving. This made it difficult for drivers to maintain proper control of the vehicle, especially in emergency situations. In the event of a crash or quick maneuver, this unpredictability could be extremely dangerous. Because of these safety concerns, swing-away steering wheels were phased out in favor of more reliable systems. Today, modern cars use adjustable but fixed-position steering wheels, which provide both comfort and safety. These improvements reflect a stronger focus on ensuring that every aspect of vehicle design prioritizes the driver's control and safety on the road. Pop-out windshields. Pop-out windshields were once seen as a clever safety idea. They were designed to pop out during a crash, making it easier for people to escape the car. But in real accidents, they often came out too easily, even when they shouldn't have. This made crashes more dangerous, as it increased the risk of people being ejected from the vehicle. The windshield also plays a big role in keeping the car's structure strong, so losing it could make things worse. Today's windshields are shatter-resistant and built to stay in place during a crash, offering much better protection and safety. Metal dashboards. In early cars, dashboards were made of hard metal. They looked strong and shiny, but they were very dangerous in a crash. If someone hit their head on the metal, it could cause serious injuries. There was no soft padding to protect people. Over time, car makers realized this was a big safety problem. Today, dashboards are made with soft, padded materials that help absorb impact. This makes cars much safer for drivers and passengers. Now, if there is an accident, the dashboard is less likely to cause harm. Safety is a top priority in modern car design. Lap belts only. In the past, cars only had lap belts. While they helped keep you in your seat, they didn't protect your upper body in a crash. This meant that during accidents, people could still get hurt badly. To fix this, lap and shoulder belts were introduced. These belts go across your lap and your shoulder, offering better protection for your entire body. They help spread the impact of a crash over a larger area, reducing the risk of injury. Today, lap and shoulder belts are standard in all cars, making driving much safer for everyone. No crumple zones. Old cars didn't have crumple zones. These are special parts of the car designed to crush during a crash, absorbing some of the impact. Without crumple zones, more of the crash force went directly to the people inside, which could cause serious injuries. Today, every modern car has crumple zones built into its design. They help reduce the impact on passengers by absorbing energy and slowing down the crash. This makes a huge difference in protecting people during accidents, and crumple zones are now a standard safety feature in all vehicles. Ford Pinto fuel tank. The Ford Pinto had a major safety issue. Its fuel tank was positioned in a way that it could explode during rear-end collisions. This design flaw led to several accidents, causing injuries and even fatalities. The public outrage and legal battles that followed put pressure on the automotive industry to improve safety standards. As a result, fuel tank designs were revamped with better placement and reinforcement to prevent fires or explosions in accidents. The Pinto's safety issues played a key role in pushing for stricter safety regulations and more careful vehicle design to protect drivers and passengers. Anti-lock brakes. Before anti-lock braking systems, ABS, hard braking could cause your wheels to lock, leading to skidding and loss of control. This was especially dangerous on slippery roads. With ABS, the system automatically prevents the wheels from locking, allowing the driver to maintain steering control during emergency braking. This is especially useful on wet or icy roads, where traction is reduced. ABS has become a standard feature in modern cars, significantly improving safety by helping drivers stop more effectively while keeping the vehicle under control, even in challenging driving conditions. Hood ornaments cars used to feature fancy hood ornaments, adding a touch of style and luxury. However, these decorative features posed a danger during crashes, as they could turn into harmful projectiles, causing serious injuries to pedestrians or passengers. Over time, safety became a top priority, and hood ornaments were phased out in favor of smoother, more aerodynamic designs. Today, most cars no longer have hood ornaments, reflecting the industry's shift toward prioritizing safety while maintaining style and functionality. This change highlights how vehicle design has evolved to better protect everyone on the road. No headrests. Lastly, headrests were once a rarity in cars, leaving passengers vulnerable to whiplash in rear-end collisions. Without support for the neck, a sudden jolt could cause severe neck and spine injuries. Today, every car seat is equipped with a headrest designed to limit head movement and reduce the risk of whiplash during an accident. This simple yet effective feature has become a standard safety component, reflecting the ongoing evolution of car safety technology. Thanks to headrests, we now have much better protection for our necks and heads during crashes. And that wraps up our look at 13 dangerous old car features that are no longer around today. These changes show how much car safety has improved. From safer seatbelts to smarter braking systems, we've come a long way. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Drive safe.